and welcome to Ramrabian Nights Royal Court Coronation 2020. Please allow me this brief moment to remind you about our university mask mandate and social distancing for joining us in the audience. To our viewers that are sharing with us via live stream, thank you for joining us. This afternoon, join us on a magic carpet ride through the majestic sand dunes of the east and the glittering oasis of the Flint River to the west. This occasion is only fit for royalty as it is opulent, robust, and rich in heritage. We're excited about this coronation program. Although we've had to alter our ceremony to ensure social distancing and to accommodate CDC guidelines, we are still joyful about this occasion. Mr. and Miss Albany State and their court are truly a stunning group of young people, but their appeal is not just external. What we see on the outside is simply a reflection of what is within each of them. Arabian Nights are magical, wondrous, colorful, and mystical, all attributes of our kings and queens representing during this program. Today, we formally introduce Mr. and Miss Albany State University 2020-2021 and their royal court, and present the campus organization Kings and Queens. Shall we begin our journey through the golden sands and starry nights? Now that the stage has been set, let us take a moment to say thank you and farewell to Mr. Marquis Hicks and Miss Farron Nipple, who served as the 7th and 77th Miss Albany State University. We are grateful for their reign and their service to our institution. We wish Marquis well as he has begun his journey as an educator, impacting our youth for years to come. And our hearty well wishes for Farron, who is managing the task of medical school at this time. They are excited to pass on the royal lineage. Farewell, and remember, once a king and queen, always a king and a queen. Before our king and queen join us as we present their attendants and we will present their attendants and royal gentlemen who are responsible for supporting our king and queen, assisting them with the duties of their reign. Each of them were coronated in a private ceremony shortly before this program began. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the King and Queen's Court. Our second attendant to Miss ASU is Miss Teresa Martin, and the second royal gentleman to Mr. ASU is Mr. Jamel Harris. Teresa is the daughter of the late Retavia Carnice Han and Forrest LaRon Martin. Teresa's hometown is Atlanta, Georgia. She is involved in multiple organizations like Holly Ambassadors, Divas Mentoring Program, Impressions of Beauty, and Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. She plans to fulfill her lifelong dream to become a clinical psychologist. Jamel is a senior middle grades education major from the big and beautiful city of Atlanta, Georgia. He is the son of Teresa Hardison. His campus involvement includes being a member of Paraprofessionals Promoting Progression, Fresh Life Modeling Troupe, student orientation leader, residential assistant, and lastly serving as the 2018-2019 Mr. Sophomore. His future plans include graduating from the unsinkable Albany State University, is to become a high school math teacher with hopes of one day becoming a superintendent. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the second attendant and second royal gentleman to Mr. and Miss Albany State University. Tiara McGrew is the first attendant to Miss ASU, and Jeremiah Mullins is the first royal gentleman to Mr. ASU. Tiara is the daughter of Terrence and Patricia McGrew. Tiara is a senior social work major from Conyers, Georgia. On campus, Tiara is a part of several different organizations, including Paraprofessionals Promoting Progression, the Anointed ASU Gospel Choir, the Student Social Work Association, the Velma Fudge Grant Honors Program, and the Delta Rho chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Tiara's future plans include obtaining her master's in social work and pursuing a career as a school social worker. Jeremiah is a physical therapy assistant major from Attapulgos, Georgia. He is the son of Tonata S. Johnson and Dexter B. Mullins Sr. He is very active on campus where he serves as a Holly Ambassador, resident assistant, Student Government Association member, and member of the Delta Delta chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. His future plans include completing the physical therapy assistant program here at ASU and eventually receiving his doctoral degree in physical therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, the first royal gentleman and first attendant to Mr. and Miss Albany State University. Our time-honored ASU tradition has been that the former royalty present the royal court with symbols of their position, but 2020 has taught us a lot about being adaptable and flexible in our function, in order to be safe and conscious about our fellow man. For that reason, we will deviate from our tradition today just slightly. Our king and queen will be receiving their royal symbols from our reigning king and a very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise with me and join as we welcome Mr. Albany State University 2020-2021, Mr. Rowdiness Lua Saint. Rowdiness will be adorned in his kingly regalia by the 7th Mr. Albany State University, Marquis DeShandrick Hicks. Please welcome Marquis to the stage, who is excited for this honor as Rowdiness formerly served on his royal court last academic year. Rowdiness Lua Saint is a 20-year-old biology major hailing from Delray Beach, Florida. He is the proud son of Malouseville Saint from Haiti. His campus involvement includes serving as Mr. Junior for the 2019-2020 Royal Court, the Student Government Association Judicial Affairs Committee, the Velma Fudge Grant Honors Program, and serving as a resident assistant in Housing and Residence Life. Rowdiness believes that life is short and that you should make the best out of the time that we are given here on this earth by living your truth and by treating others as you would want them to treat you. Rowdiness's platform is Imagine That. The king will now present his acceptance speech.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you. You may please be seated. I am truly blessed to have this opportunity to be the 8th Mr. Albany State University. During my matriculation here at Albany State, things got very difficult. But with hard work and dedication, I was able to accomplish many things. Today, I thank you all for coming to watch me and my court get coronated. First off, I would love to thank the Creator, because without God, none of this would be possible, and I would not be the man that I am today. Secondly, I would love to thank my mom, because without her, I wouldn't be here today. And without her staying by my side, going through all these trials and tribulations, I just wouldn't be here today. And I thank you for that, Mom. I love you. And finally, I would love to thank the advisement team, because without them, none of this would be possible. And I appreciate Ms. Williams and Mr. Green. On August 16th, I was bestowed the opportunity to become the 8th Mr. Albany State University. On this day, October 18th, I gratefully accept the responsibilities and duties that come with this prestigious position. Thank you, ASU. Much love.
You ready, Reginald? What would a king be without his queen? Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and be spellbound with enchantment. Behold the fanfare and join us in receiving the 78th Miss Albany State University, Miss Rondasia Monet Dunn. The crowning and robing of Her Royal Highness will be presented this afternoon by a very special guest, her mother, Miss Tamika Brown. This is a special honor, as those of us who know Rondasia know that her mom is a queen in her eyes. Miss Brown, will you please assist us on the stage, please? She is escorted by the 7th Mr. Albany State University, Mr. Marquis Hicks. Miss Rondasia Monet Dunn. Rondasia is a senior biology major from the historic city of Savannah, Georgia. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, your queen. Rundasia Monet Dunn is a senior biology major from the historic city of Savannah, Georgia. Her parents are Tamika Brown and Ronald Dunn. On campus, she is involved in several organizations, including Divas Mentoring Program, Holly Ambassadors, Housing and Residence Life Assistant Program, Miss Sophomore 2018-2019, Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, Platinum Divas Dance Team, the National Society for Leadership and Success, student orientation leader, and member of the Delta Rho chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Her future aspirations are to become a physician's assistant and create a nonprofit organization to encourage and promote STEM in the Black community. The quote that she most identifies with is, "The sky is not the limit when there are footprints on the moon." Rundasia's platform is, "There is no place like ASU." Miss ASU will now present her acceptance speech.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, staff, and to everyone watching at home. Thank you for joining me in the Royal Court today for this memorable and festive occasion. It is with immense honor and gratitude that I have been chosen to serve as the 78th Miss Albany State University. First, I would like to give praise to God for answering my prayers and granting me this opportunity. I am a firm believer that if you trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, and all your ways submit to him, then he will make your path straight. I recall witnessing my very first Miss Albany State University back in 2017 and have not taken my eyes off of the vision or crown since. I was destined to be here today, and I am so thankful that he saw me fit. To wit, Mr. ASU, imagine that. We did it. Your cool, calm, and collected personality, alongside my sassy, persistent, yet passionate personality, is why I believe we mesh so well, and that maybe I need to stop being so overdramatic about the small inconveniences. This is only the beginning, but thank you for being supportive and literally standing by my side during this journey. To my family, friends, and the No Place Like ASU campaign team, thank you for advocating and helping me before and during my reign. I could not have done this without you all. To my parents, I love you all so much. Thank you for the endless love and support. Mama, you've been here every step of the way, and there aren't enough words to truly thank you. I hope I'm making you the proudest parent in the world. To my friends, thank you all for being there for me during my highs and my lows. A special recognition goes out to the Platinum Divas Dance Sisters and Sorority Sisters of the Delta Rho chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Whenever I need a laugh or a shoulder to cry on, you all are there. I can't consider you all as my friends because ASU has truly transformed you into family. Lastly, to my advisors, Dean Williams, Shayla Taylor, and DeMarcus Green, thank you for orchestrating this amazing ceremony for me in the Royal Court. I appreciate you all for turning my dreams into reality. Thanks for ensuring that I achieve my goals and saying yes to most of my crazy ideas. Your dedication does not go unnoticed. If someone would have told me that I would be Miss Albany State University during a pandemic, I would have laughed and told them that there's no way. Yet, here I am, the 78th Miss Albany State University during a pandemic and still fulfilling my reign. God's so humorous. He really outdid himself with this one. I have accepted the challenge of becoming the quarantine queen. Although this is not the reign that I imagined, it is still mine and will be something that I will cherish for a lifetime. I will continue to work hard, implement my platform, and uphold and exceed the standard of the past 77 Miss Albany State colleges and universities. There's no position I'd rather be in. There's no other institution that my heart desires. But most importantly, there's no place like ASU. Thank you.
Beautiful. As a royal tribute to our king and queen, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Platinum Divas of ASU, who would like to show their and express their gratitude for our king and queen in dance.
Don't need permission, made my decision to test my limits. Cause it's my business, God is my witness. Stop what I finished. Don't need no holder, taking control of this kind of moment. I'm locked and loaded, completely focused, my mind is open. All that you got, gonna skin on my neck. Don't you stop, boy. Something about good makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Something about nothing to prove it. I'm bulletproofing, know what I'm doing. The way we're moving, like introducing us to a new thing. I wanna savor, see it for later. The taste of flavor, 'cause I'm a taker.
Thank you, ladies. We will begin our tribute to our king and queen with our smallest and most powerful members of our royal court, Little Mr. and Miss Early Learning Center. Miss Morgan Victoria Price is Little Miss ASU. Morgan is a daughter of DeMarcus and Jessica Price. Morgan has attended ASU Early Learning Center since she was 3 years old. She is now a scholar in their pre-K program. Morgan is a member of Harvest Time, Fresh Start of Georgia, and her hobbies include cheering, gymnastics, playing dress up, traveling, shopping, and her future goals are to be a doctor or a chef. Little Miss ASU is Little Mr. ASU is Mr. Caleb O'Neill Martin. Caleb is the 5-year-old son of Lester and Deshandrius Martin. His grandparents are Mr. and Mrs. Gregory Harris and Rosalind Martin. Caleb is currently a kindergartner at Sherwood Christian Academy. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with his older brother, Mikael, reading, playing sports, and when he grows up, Caleb wants to be a police officer. Representing the ASU Early Learning Center is Mr. Caleb Martin and Miss Victoria Price. The freshman class is represented today by Miss Adriana Hall. Adriana is the proud daughter of Courtney and Marquise Luttrell and is from Columbus, Georgia. She is a biology major and aspires to one day be a neurologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Adriana Hall. For its representative, the sophomore class has sent Miss Tranisha Wallace. Tranisha is a sophomore psychology major from Birmingham, Alabama. She is the daughter of Naterica Wallace. Tranisha plans to one day be an obstetrician gynecologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sophomore. The junior class is represented by Mr. Jaquan Riggins and Miss Asia Roundtree. Asia is a nursing major and daughter of Melinda Smith and Kenneth Roundtree. Asia is from Macon, Georgia, and will one day be a nurse in the healthcare profession. Jaquan is Mr. Junior, and he hails from Anniston, Alabama, and is the proud son of Shamika Burns. His major is nursing, and he has his sights set on being a traveling nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Junior. Mr. and Miss Senior class are Miss Danielle Pryor and Mr. Christopher Duffy. Danielle is the daughter of Miss Christina Pryor and is from Columbus, Georgia. This honor student is a biology major and is set to become a pediatrician in the near future. Christopher is a senior supply chain and logistics major from Atlanta, Georgia. He is the son of Nicole Duffy. Christopher has dedicated himself to pursuing a career as a logistics manager. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Senior. Welcome Miss Brianna Adams to the stage, representing the men of Alpha Phi Alpha as Miss Black and Gold. She plans to be an advocate for the youth as an educator and is the daughter of Raymond Adams III and the late Danita Adams, and is from Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brianna Adams, Miss Black and Gold. Collegiate Women of Empowerment has sent Miss Debriata Anderson. She is a junior health science major here at ASU. Miss Anderson has plans on becoming a neonatal nurse and midwife. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Collegiate Women of Empowerment. Miss Diva's mentoring is Miss Kendall Johnson. Kendall is a junior biology major and daughter of Kathleen and Brett Johnson. Kendall aspires to open her own physical therapy practice one day. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Diva's Mentoring, Kendall Johnson. Mr. and Miss Holly Ambassador are Miss Shatavia Burston and Mr. Corey Woodruff. Shatavia is a senior biology major here at ASU. She is the oldest daughter of Barbara and Stephen Burston of Augusta, Georgia. And she is looking forward to earning her bachelor's degree here and eventually attending Augusta University to obtain her doctorate degree in physical therapy. Corey Woodruff is an education major from Greensboro, Georgia. He is a junior early childhood education major and son of Angelina Smith and Corey and Felicia Woodruff. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Holly Ambassador. Mr. and Miss Honors Council are Imani Green and Savion Knight. Imani is a junior nursing major, psychology minor. Her future plans are to be a nurse practitioner. Imani is the daughter of Roderick and Cindy Green. Savion, Mr. Honors Council, is a junior criminal justice major from Danville, Georgia. Savion is a future security engineer and son of Julia Driscoll. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Honors Council. Housing and residence life is represented by Kendall Hill and Jaquan Riggins. Kendall is the daughter of Kenneth and Sherelle Hill. She is a junior social work and health sciences major who is pursuing medical school. Jaquan hails from Anniston, Alabama, and is the proud son of Shamika Burns. He is a nursing major and plans to pursue a career as a traveling nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Housing and Residence Life. Miss NAACP is Miss Jalea Marcus. Jalea is a sophomore pre-nursing major and is the daughter of Maisha Pittman. And she plans to specialize in family practice with her Master's of Science in Nursing. Miss NAACP, Miss Jalea Marcus. Last but certainly not least, Mr. and Miss Maps are Jayetta Lovett and Mr. Gregory D. Nance. Ms. Lovett is a senior biology major and daughter of Dr. Theodosia and Mr. Kelsey Lovett, who is a future physician, and she intends to work with underserved populations. Gregory is the son of Shanteria Kellogg, and he believes that whatever the man can conceive, he can achieve. He is a junior biology major and future dentist. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Maps. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for attending this ceremony and helping us celebrate. Your presence has made this evening a complete and undisputed success. There's one final presentation we would like to make, and that is our special thanks and acknowledgments at this time. I'd like to make a few acknowledgments, and I will begin by saying this event has certainly been a labor of love. There are many factors that were impacting the potential success of the event today, but I could not help but think of the words of Mother Teresa. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight, but build it anyway. So to all of my young people, and especially those on stage, who have answered the call to leadership, who are diligent in their pursuit to be a part of this royal court, I say to you, even if the odds seem against you, do it anyway. Thank you for participating this year, and thank you for representing the university well. Thank you all for joining us live via our social media platforms. We hope that you have enjoyed our program. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge our senior leadership team on campus, President Fedrick, and particularly President Fedrick and her cabinet, but particularly our Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Terry Lindsay, and all other cabinet members. Special thanks to the Office of Student Engagement and the Royal Court advisors, Mr. Green, who is our production manager for this evening, Ms. Shayla Taylor, who is our co-advisor for our Royal Court, and Ms. Vanessa McKinney, who coordinates our events and programming on campus. What would I do without my team? Thank you all for your diligence and relentless efforts towards making this event a success. Thank you, Reginald Christian, for the beautiful photography. And I must pause right here to say that we have a program book for this evening, but I found an error in the book right before we arrived today. So I will certainly be emailing that out to each of our participants and making a few copies so the students can come by and pick those up for our family members who are present and share them with you all at a later date. But I will provide a digital copy of that program. Ms. Vanessa McKinney, asu-tv, Channel 19, Mr. Eric Tabor, Aladdin Food Services, Facilities Management, and our Student Engagement Work Study and Student Assistance. Allow me this opportunity as we stream live and with our audience present to be sure that each and every student is reminded that FAFSA applications are currently open. So we have parents here encourage a student to go ahead and complete their FAFSA application for financial aid for next year. It is open and you can use your current tax information to complete those items. And that ensures that our students are already awarded, they're not standing in line or not having any issues with financial aid for our next fall semester. And additionally, as we embark on homecoming and open it up officially, beginning on yesterday with the inauguration of our Student Government Association, the Johnson administration, I'd like to extend greetings and well wishes to them as they were installed on yesterday. But I want to remind each of every student who is watching and who are present that this is homecoming at home. So we staying home, we're staying on our campus, we're making good choices, and we're being conscious about where we're hanging out and what we're doing during our homecoming celebration this week. So be safe and make good choices. And thank you again for your contribution to this program. We will conclude this program with the singing of our alma mater, so if I could have my stage participants please stand at this time. And as you are standing and getting adjusted, I'd like to remind my class kings and queens to not go anywhere. We're going to take a group photo on the stage, as well as some formal photos. I know that the parents of our king and queen are present. We'll take some photos, official photos as well, but there is going to be an order to that, so if you could just pause for a moment and we'll be happy to instruct everyone so that we can get our pictures expeditiously. And followed by that, there is a small reception down the hallway in room 124 and 121 if you'd like to join us for some light refreshments. I know with COVID, we're not allowed to linger very long with our eating and hanging out, but at least to be able to offer our king and queen your well wishes and be able to say to them personally and directly, congratulations. This officially concludes our program. And as we exit the building, let's please exit in an orderly manner and continue to keep our 6 feet of distance and just continue to say, stay safe, Rams. And we will now begin our alma mater at this time.
On this foundation, a
we see all the best. To thee we give praises above all the rest. Go Rams!